Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Patron, welcome back to our beautiful head city that is gonna be looking even more beautiful than it already is soon today. So at the end of the last episode we said we're gonna be building a church, but we were missing bricks for it. Well, now we almost have enough bricks, so I'm gonna open up one of these sides of the city over here, and we're gonna bring in the big old church right in. If you look at the grid, I checked this before I started recording, it fits in perfectly. It fits in perfectly. So we're gonna start working on that beautiful church and make these guys happy. Now, if we were ever to do even more housing over here, it would look something like this. I mean, this is mostly just me planning stuff for the future. But let's say we do two houses like this, then that's what we get as a backside. So what we can do over here is put the church back here. I think that will look just lovely, and this opens up more beautification options at the front of the church. Well, that means we're gonna have to destroy this. We're gonna have to connect roads over here, and we're gonna have to extend the head city. That is just the way it is. Ooh, this was wrong. This was not built properly. I made a mistake over there, but you know what? That's fine. I'm sure nobody lives in this house. Okay, crisis averted. We can fix the housing. Oh boy, we have a plague outbreak in town. The affected have been quarantined quickly, but what should we do with them next? So we will lose 23 people. Oh my. And we lose 25 health. Or we can lose 4 people but use a bunch of herbs. Sure, I think that seems like a very reasonable expectations. Your citizens are dying. Well, that's why we build a cemetery. What do you think we build it for, otherwise than that? That's exactly what we'd build it for. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Let's assign ourselves a cleric. Apparently we lost some farmers. Did the farmers die out? Guess it was the farmers who died out. I mean, that's a big shame. But hey, we do have this, and apparently they use 200 candles per year. Alright, I mean, we have some extra. Let's go for it. Yeah, let's do these houses properly now. You know, I almost screwed up earlier. We wouldn't want screwing up again, now would we? I gotta remember that things gotta be done properly. Interesting. When you build 2 roads over here, as you can see, we built just 2 roads over here. It still built an extra road in between. Fun stuff. Clearly the game doesn't know that this middle part is just for hedges. That's all we need out here. For some reason there is a lot of people coming through here. I mean, for some reason. They just prefer this road over here. So we're gonna have an extra entrance to the head city over here. You know, we're just gonna make sure that that happens. Oh, I forgot to do research. I wanted to do windmill research. Also, oh boy. Are we out of tools almost? We seem to be out of tools almost. Excuse me. Toolsmith. Do I need to get you another member in here? Let's produce some more, boys. 300... there we go. We're now doubling the production on the tools. So hopefully this is gonna be good enough. Time to retire. A self-proclaimed pirate of the high seas wants to retire in our city, and he's willing to pay for the privilege, as he calls it. What shall I tell him? So, there's a bounty on his head. We get 3 people, lots of money, and safety goes down a bit, and loyalty goes down a bit of peasants laborers. Or we could just get some coins, more loyalty. Yeah, fuck it, you know? Let's go grab this dude. Why not? 3 new people? Hell yeah, apparently. It told me we have a merchant. We have 2 merchants! How did that happen? I don't know, but hell yeah, boys. We're gonna have to get merchants some luxury, clearly. We're gonna be building some more wheat fields over here, because now we did get the windmill option. It does cost 40 tools, which we don't have. It looks kind of cool, though. It definitely looks kind of cool, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for those tools to start coming in, because we should be getting a bunch extra now. And then we can build this bad boy. Oh, we'll be able to start researching school very soon as well. Just need 30 tools for that. And then our young boys will actually be able to be educated. What's happening with our tools? Monthly produced, 0. You know, that kind of seems wrong. Are you guys gonna produce some more? Do I need to build another tool smith? We are building another tool smith. Screw it. We're gonna need it. It's only appropriate we have an extra one, and if we build it right now, why not? Ooh, this is bad. We ran out of firewood in December already. I really thought we would be getting enough of this. We are producing 5,280 per year. Clearly, not good enough. Clearly, we have to start producing some more. Which means we need to build one more of these bad boys as well. Well, this year, people might start freezing their asses off a bit. That's fine. The royal tax increases on stone. Fine. We'll survive that, I think. What we're not gonna survive is not building one more of these bad boys. So let's build a sawmill next to the existing sawmill. Let's see what we can do with beautifications over here in front of the church. We could do parks. We could do a pond in the middle. And you get some fountains going as well. It seems lovely. And then maybe a small statue or two. There you go. Make it beautiful. We have 4 woodcutters employed in here. And still not enough. Still not enough. We're gonna boost the production, of course, but I don't want to use too many tools. First, let's go cash in the tools and research that house. House? School. And over here we're gonna cash in a windmill. Yoink, right there. So windmill can be over here. It's gonna be next to the wheat fields. And do we wanna add like a new wheat field next to it? On the other side? Let's go for one more over there. That seems reasonable. Traffickers! Our garrison commander has reported strange movement in our city. My lord, according to them, some shady leaders are trafficking natives. The church has taken notice as well, not benevolently. So we can get money and we lose safety and happiness. Or I can rescue an adult and we increase safety, religion, and immigration. Yes, let's do that. Let's save a man. Do we have houses for those men? Oh, we have 0 empty houses right now, which means... that means we get to increase the city over here. Let's go! I mean, over here on the roadside, it's not that perfect of a fit. But still, it's all we need. All we need is hedges and houses. You know what else we're gonna need over here in the head city? School. How big is the school? Well, maybe not build it on the farm side. Maybe you can build a school outside of the head city. Like over here somewhere. I think that could be reasonable. And just have a school be over here. Who wouldn't want to have a school next to the head city? How are we doing on houses? Okay, we have 4 empty houses, which is fine. So these ones over here, of course. Look at this. This is simply the best place I ever built in any city builder. I love it. We can research bakery now if we have windmill producing flour, I guess. Oh, we don't have anybody assigned to be a miller. Well, that's a shame. There you go. It's actually looking very nice. Rotating like this, and it's gonna produce 552 flour per year. Awesome. And we have a school built, so we can assign a teacher now. So teacher is gonna allow the training and the education of young citizens. We have 52 young. This only goes for 10. Wow, can we let's increase the student slots to 14. It takes firewood and candles. Ugh. More firewood taken, huh? You know what? I should have really remembered to increase the store of firewood. Just 5,000. Let's go 5,000. Because if we just have 1,000, then we can't keep it up. Oh, look at that! I can unlock potatoes for 1,000 coins. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. We have merchants complaining they do not have enough luxuries. How many merchants do we have? 1. Do I feel that that's a problem if there's a 1 merchant complaining? I don't know if there is. And these guys are producing beer. We have a lot of tobacco. We could produce cider, I think. Actually, no, we need to research this to be able to get to the cider production. We're gonna build another distillery over on this side. It's close to our apple production over here, and we can get these guys working in here and producing the good stuff for us. What are these exclamation marks over here? Oh, the resource is not coming over here in time, which means we just don't have enough normal workers. That's fine. If you guys don't get enough resources per season, hey, who cares? I mean, you're only teaching our young to be educated or something. The king sends his regards. He actually sent us cider. There you go, merchants. Now you got luxury. What are you complaining about? You got this. You're fine. You should be good. Now, if we produced some flour, we're gonna need a bakery over here. I don't necessarily want to build it like where we have all of this, but you know what? Let's slot it in here. And we're gonna turn the flour using the firewood into something delicious. And look at that, this year we actually have 800 firewood going into January. I think that's pretty good. We have a ton of tobacco as well. Well, it looks like we're not producing enough resources for the peasants. But hey, you know what? Peasants turn into something else. You're gonna be just happy, you'll see. And over here, we can go and do a trade deal, and we can start selling some tobacco and get some, well, money for it, because we have so much of it. Right, we have a new distillery. We're gonna assign a person over here. We're gonna start producing cider. We don't really need to do brandy, do we, for these guys? Let's just produce cider for our merchants, so they have something. We need, apparently, a new carrier and a baker. Let's see the bakery over here. You love to see it. I'm gonna do improved ovens, so we produce more. I mean, we have stone, we have money. Why not do that, right? That's huge production. Would be nice to have one of those where you can reduce the consumption on this one. Alas, it is what it is. The head city is looking very hedgy. I don't know what else to say, but I think this is the best looking place I ever built in any of the city builders. Okay, trade fee for tobacco. No, don't want that because we're selling it right now. I gotta admit, this is really looking good, and I'm glad that Patron has so much customization to allow you to make it look so good. I'm happy with that, and I think this game is pretty cool. I mean, when it comes to Banished-like city builders, lots of them have tried to do what Banished have done. Very few has succeeded in this. Patron, for me, for now, it's solid. But the question is it good enough that you'll want to go back in and try another playthrough? And back in to try another playthrough, which is basically what Banished did for a lot of people. Also, Banished allowed a ton of different mods that made the game even better after years after it was stopped being produced and developed. So, the question remains, will Patron be capable of doing that? Will they allow modding? I don't know if they do or they don't. And how easy the modding it would be. And how much the community would want to play around with that. To me, it's a good, you know, kind of a clone of Banished. It's not Banished, though. It's not as good, not quite yet. But maybe in the future it will be, or it will be even better. For me, this is gonna do it for this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had some fun, and I hope you also checked out Patron on Steam and maybe even gave it a try. For now, though, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.